There is no better illustrative terms to define hatred rather than two countries who lost 3 million people over a disagreement. It all started when Japan first took Korea into its sphere of influence, during the late 1800s. Both Korea, Joseon, and Japan had been under policies of isolationism, with Joseon being a tributary state of Qing China. Japan embarked on a decades-long process of defeating its local rivals, securing alliances with Western powers, assassinated the then Queen of Korean and asserting its influence in Korea. After Japan defeated China in the 1894–1895 First Sino-Japanese War, Japan then went on to defeat Russia in the 1900–1905 Russo-Japanese War, making them the sole regional power. This colonial rule lasted for 35 years, until Japan's defeat in World War II in 1945, when it surrendered. After Japan lost World War II, the U.S. proposed diving the Korean Peninsula. The U.S. and Soviet Union agreed to temporarily divide Korea until Korea could be united under one government, which led to the Declaration of General Order No. 1. Why the split? Yes, they wanted to disarm Japanese forces in Korea and avoid conflict between U.S. and Soviet troops. But the major reason for the split was because the U.S. and the Soviet Union couldn't agree. The U.S. wanted a democratic government. The Soviets wanted a communist government. They couldn't agree, so in 1948, two separate countries were formed: North Korea, communist; South Korea, democratic. Tensions grew, and in 1950, North Korean troops, with Soviet backing and now China, crossed the 38th parallel with about 75,000 soldiers. Their goal was to take over all of Korea and unite it under a communist government. They quickly captured Seoul, South Korea's capital, within just a few days. North Korea, led by Kim Il-sung, believed that the South was weak, and that people there would welcome unification under communism. This led to what was classified as a Cold War. The term Cold War is used because there was no direct fighting between the two superpowers, though each supported opposing sides in regional conflicts known as proxy wars. The Korean War ended not with a peace treaty, but with the Korean Armistice Agreement on July 27, 1953, which established a ceasefire, creating a divided Korea and a demilitarized zone, DMZ, along the 38th parallel.